Hello. Not sure if anyone can hear me. Guess I'm starting.
You streaming now?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I don't have any chatters or anything, so you're good. You can continue on playing.
Dark Ruler in the main.
If anyone else hears any voices,
What does it
the partner is playing some Yu-Gi-Oh! So maybe you'll learn some stuff at the same
do? So
time.
and Imperm?
Take notes. I don't know if anyone could tell me if they can hear the background music or if it's too loud. Please let me know. That'd be great.
I don't have to all.
I'm not sure why the program isn't doing the zoom ins, but I am working on this. I'm just really zoomed in. I'm not sure if it's actually capturing things. Let me see. I'm gonna draw like a big red X on it. See, oh, okay, yes it is. It is capturing.
Is it on Saturday?
I'm just like, am I doing anything? Can y'all see?
Yeah.
Yes. She's just gonna be no, I need to stop. I feel like people already hate her. I know I shouldn't say much, but I was kind of forced into reading the manga, and I liked it. So the reason why I was forced to read the manga is actually because of this commission. It was either I don't read it and get spoiled on who these people are, or don't know who these people are, or read the manga and I guess know who these are. But I saw one fan art of Fammy. I guess it'd be Fammy because of famine, but I'm just gonna call her Fame. Saw one person depict her with purple, like lavender hair, and I like that idea since we can't really Fave. Now hold up, I know that's not her name. Depict her with the lavender hair because I thought that was nice. I mean, who knows? She might just have like silver hair if she ever shows up in the anime. Anyway, the commission is this, and the reason why I am all caught up in the anime or the manga. I'm not a fan of reading. Well, not now when I'm older, but it was interesting enough that kept reading, I guess. Right now I'm working on Fame's hair. Not sure if there's any difference going on, but we're doing something. I'm trying new things. I really don't do the same process as, like, I don't repeat the process in terms of commissions. I do every commission, I feel like, almost differently than one another. So I don't know what I'm doing over here in this one, because I have almost like gremlin. I I don't know how to say her name, so I just call her Mini Makima. But I guess that would be like maybe a spoiler. She's just baby Makima. Your best. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's my best. I just try something new each time I do the commission. Oh, my best attempt? Oh god. It's like Nayuta? Na I call this girl dinner. Is the best thing. Me, man. Wait, did she say that? Or Nayuta. Nayuta. See, I'd rather say baby Makima. Nayuta. Why is that so hard for me? Not like Denji. Oh, this girl. At Makima. Oh. Oh, there's don't. Now you're. I can't go into context of what you're saying because there's a potential spoiler for people that don't read the manga. But yes, girl dinner. You're right. Definitely girl dinner happened. Kind of sad. Not sad in like as in crying, but sad as in haha sad. Ironic. No, probably not ironic. I don't know what I'm saying. Also, so I'm drawing on my iPad right now, like not my other tablet, but I'm using OBS on that tablet. So the colors right now of my tablet compared to comparing it to the iPad has different colors than the tablet one. So I don't know which one I like more now because my iPad is like it's doing some warmer colors on everything. So I don't know. I'm having a crisis. In the latest chapter, they had to translate all the lyrics to. Oh, I didn't see it. I read it and I didn't understand what the song was, but I'm just confused about what's going on in general. But I saw someone in the comments of the manga site that I use was like, I hope Asa kills her. So, I send you a song. You could send me a song. I will listen to it later, probably. I just realized the chat box is a little small and not noticeable. I will probably have to fix that eventually. I'll leave it how it is, I guess. We're troubleshooting. Anyway, right now, as no one can see because I'm zoomed in and it's not showing up, I am working on Nayuta's face right now. Particularly, I can't say the other way with an S, so I'm gonna say particularly. Probably does not make sense in the sense. I'm working on her eyebrows. We are getting the eyebrows, shaped up, waxed. As you. And working on her eyelids. Yes, every time I say that word, I say it wrong. I can never say it. Same with the generation that is born between 94 to between boomer and Gen Z. I can't say that word either. It starts with an M. Just some words are really hard for me. It's my brain's like, no, let's not. Or my brain knows how to say it, but my mouth is, I don't know, doing something else. Yes. Yeah, you're trying to get me to say it, I know. But you can play a guessing game, even though Ripple got it. Hello! Oh my god, you have the cute little Grimmy emotes of the bones. Wait, are you collecting my bones? Do not collect my bones. Collect someone else's bones, and then show me the bones. Come back with the bones. Like, it looks like nothing's going on this canvas, but I swear I am now currently on Nayuta's. Or Nayuta. I keep saying like nay. Eyes. I'm just not sure why the program is like, no, you're not gonna show them why you zoom in so much. No, they're not allowed to see your secret technique. I mean, you can kind of see something going on, I guess, in the corner right here. But we're doing something.
Well, yeah, that's it.
It's something at least.
Yeah.
Like, I kind of want to do the Chainsawman style with a bunch of eyelashes, but then I'm like, how does one draw eyelashes? So I just result in drawing a bunch of lines, like a bunch of sticks situations, but like I try to make them eyelashy, but they don't. They look like little spiders instead. Just crawling around. I mean, I don't know. With her older look, she only has one eye anyway. Well, visible. So we can make it work, I guess. Oh, that highlight looks very weird on the tablet, and I hope it looks better for everyone else. The highlight on her nose is what I'm. Also, do you guys think she would have like, just picturing like vampire teeth? I don't know. I mean, Denji has like fucking shark teeth because of his poor hygiene and eating choices when he couldn't afford stuff. So, I mean, I feel like he has some monies now due to working, quote unquote working. But I feel like he doesn't know how to take care of people, so she would also have semi messed up teeth. She got normal teeth. Have we seen her teeth? Am I doing head cannons? Is that what that's called? Okay, well, I had this whole elaborate story why she has like little vampire teeth. You know, she's gonna have like little ones, like not too. Scent ref. Oh god. Do you think I can access my Discord right now? Hold on. I see. I'm looking at reference. Sorry, it's on the other screen. What do you mean? I don't see her. It's just black. Her mouth is just black. It stresses me out. Oh, the hair should be sure. That hair sure be floofy. Oh yeah, it is. The reference that I was looking at was the one that she's calling a certain somebody a thief. No, yes, it's not that one. It's the one that she's like pointing, but yes, it is that same scene. Hello, Autumn. We are drawing today. Hopefully, the music isn't too loud, because I feel like it's like destroying my ears. Proof? Wait, proof of what? That it's destroying my ears? My ears are dying. The music is like a little loud, for me at least. Proof we are drawing? Oh, shit. Okay, I'm gonna draw a smiley face on top. Wait, wrong. It's gonna convey my feelings. Hold on. Hold on, we're conveying my feelings. That's it. Those are my feelings. Actually, this is a pretty good emo. We're saving this. I don't know what this one's called, but we're saving it. That's proof that we're drawing. Because the program that I'm using to screen or mirror, I don't know what's the correct term, to show my iPad screen onto another screen. I don't know how, but I'm cheating the system, because back then it was free and there was like a free trial, and I had that program saved onto my laptop, and I had recommended it to my friend who wanted to stream also using their iPad, on Twitch. So I was like, oh, try to download this app. I forget what it's called. But yeah, that is a perfect name for that emote. So they download it and then they have to pay. And I'm just like, somehow I'm not paying, but I think that the company or whatever knows. And I have like the most basic ass version. I could pay like, I think it's like $12 a month or whatever to I don't know, have an upgraded version, but I'm just cheating the system. Hello. Currently I'm working on Fami, face and hair again, because I like to jump around when it comes to drawing. I don't know. I kind of get bored in one spot, and then I'm just like, well, let's move on. And then we go back, and then you look and you're like, oh, yikes, that's kind of bad. And you just jump again. That is what I'm doing. Maybe. I'm not diagnosed. But I could be. I don't know. My attention span's kind of all over the place sometimes. We are working on the ear. If anyone noticed, a big jump right there between the ear. I feel that. Yeah, it's just hard to, I guess, stay focused on one area, and then you're like, well, now the other one doesn't look right. So then you start jumping to another area, and then you're like, well, now that one doesn't look great. Like, look at Fami's ear compared to Yudo. That's also a name that I'm like, I don't know how to say it. Like, we got a little circle and then a developed ear. A fully fleshed out ear. It like something doesn't look right, redraws. Now something else doesn't look like redraw. Basically redraw the entire thing, and it still bothers me. Yeah, that's very relatable. It's why I can show you guys previous versions. So I put everything in a folder, and then I flatten it, and then I have like a backup of a backup of a backup of a backup. So this is like the OG. Like the sketch that I sent to the commissioner. Well, the colored sketch. This is sketch number 1. Look how crazy that looks. And then I did like a colored version. And then like, so colored version, and then pass 1 that doesn't really change too much. Then pass number 2, I make it bigger. And then we are on pass number 1, 2, 3, 4, I think. Putting the whole Missy into the background. What? Oh, I like the pose of the thingy is a reference that I found on Pinterest of like a group of friends, and I thought that was kind of nice. So I don't know what the rest of the background looks like, so I kind of just pretended it didn't exist. And then I blurred it. That's the game plan. But it's crazy looking the difference between like pass 3 and then the 4th pass. And then we still have the emote on top. That's like the most topmost layer. We got like maybe like 25 layers right now. Which I feel like is a good amount. I think usually I kind of go crazy, or I just combined everything to one layer. And I sometimes get screamed at. But the one thing I was proud and did my first try was the little ripple with a heart. Have I seen that one? I don't know if I have, or if I did. The art that I saw was really cute. Oops, wrong color. I'm working on Asa now. It's in one of the schedules. Then yeah, I think I've seen it. I just can't look at Discord right now. We are drawing in her sweat. Out of context, that sounds. Oh, Ripley just sent it. Or Ripple just sent it. Oh, it is the one that I was thinking of. Super cute. But I'm just like, oh god, out of context. This is weird. I'm drawing her sweat. She's a little sweaty. Yeah, I've been figuring out a way, or like a method that I like. I don't know. I've seen people do like skin tone sweat, and then the other is like, you know, the blue one, and then the other is like fucking realistic. Like they took off hyper realistic photo of water and used it as a brush type of sweat, and I'm just like, man, I don't want to do that, but it looks great. It looks like a good time. If I had that ability, oh man, it would be over. It would, all would be well in the world. Pumpy would have so many kitty towers and castles. So you know what you're good at drawing and not good at currently, but it all depends. Yeah, I feel that. I mean, I feel like everyone has days where they can't, I don't know, they can't draw anything a certain way that they want to. Because it's changed. Yeah, it changes sometimes, yeah. Like some days I'm like, wow, hands are beautiful. I love hands. That's my everyday. No, no. The more I look at my art from this morning, the more fucked up the anatomy. Well, so if you're drawing for a really long time, and you know it starts to blend, like the lines start to blend. You're like, what the fresh fuck am I doing? Like, you need to like step away or not look at it for a couple hours, hell, for like a day or so, and then you come back and you're like, yeah, this sucks, but you do better sometimes. Sometimes you get comfortable doing it a certain way that you know is kind of bad or looks bad, and you just, you know, continue until you realize it, I guess. That doesn't sound like advice at all. Don't listen to me. This is a what not to do stream, all right? Anything that I do on stream, do not try to replicate, because it most likely is wrong. I mean, can't even see what the hell I'm doing because I can't show my zoom ins, but I'm still working on her face. I still have some planned art that I haven't started because I go in between of what I want to do and when I'm too tired, or when I'm too tired to do anything. Maybe you just need some time for like inspiration. You feeling inspired. Burnouts, yeah. Yeah, that's relatable. Oh god, I just realized that one eye is bigger than the other. For Asa. I'm just pouring Porsche. Oh my god. Why are words hard? Pouring portion of huge titty into my friend's mouth. No, don't do that. Wait, are we gonna have the huge titty? Or like, is it like the drawings that you do? You get huge titty. I got questions. I know you gave me. Oh, you know. Do I though? Is that a better looking eye? Who knows? Who knows if that's a better looking eye? I surely don't. I why is this so hard for me? I think
Here.
oh, didn't mean to color that.
The letter ink for.
Okay. Now I've made one eye
Which one is that?
extremely too big.
The dark one?
Oh wait. What am I doing? Oh. Oh my god. I'm getting stressed out.
No, you're not.
You gave me that titty potion and also to Yuna and wait, Yunamiku and soon to be Frog. Frog? Frog. What? Wait, is it Frog? I'm giving the people what they want. Sure. That's sure is happening. Okay, now I have to. Meanwhile, I'm just like, this drawing was all wrong. While having a crisis. You're just like, you get a titty, and you get a titty, and you're fucking like titty Oprah. Giving everyone who wants titties titties. It's not my fault. All of them either gave me full control of size or just pick high value. I mean, would you say no for getting the free titty? Like, there's no debacle. I think everyone would want something like that. Alright, now that I'm looking at what's her face's eye, Nayuta. I think I'm gonna change it up. I still like the neon orange. But we're gonna add a lighter color as like a highlight situation. And then maybe a darker orange on top. Oh, that's not. That's not right. That's also not right. Sure. Okay. And then the white highlight. Starting to look like a sunset. Let's see how that looks blended. It looks more like a sunset now. And we're just Just gonna come. No, we're gonna do the spiral on a different layer. I'm still trying to look at what her eyes. So it's like a circle. A smaller circle than that, though. Hold on. Like that. And then another circle. And then another circle. And I think that's it, right? She looks absolutely demented now. I don't know if that's a good thing. Like, she looks like she's seen some stuff. What kind of stuff, you say? I don't know. I just don't know. You're good. Oops, I colored it in wrong, I guess. Can I... I don't know. I'm kind of digging the swirl, but let me... Oh. Let me not do that swirl. Or like that. But yeah, I'm having question of thoughts of new stuff. Like for a character or just in general. We're trying again with her eyes. Okay, what if we do small models and designs? Ooh. What ideas do you have? I don't know if I like that either. I'm just playing around with her eyes, I guess, or her eye design. I don't hate it. Maybe multiply and lower the opacity. I feel like doing another multiply layer and then darkening that up. Hold on. I'm working. I'm doing something. No, wait. I don't know what I'm doing. It looks interesting, but it also looks kind of dumb. Unless we lower the opacity some more. Maybe extend it. Cross the eye? Question mark? Now it kind of looks a little too detailed. But we're rolling with it, I guess. How dare? What do you mean, how dare? I don't understand what you mean. Spiral instead of a spiral. That was crazy. Okay, let me. You started to draw a concept but lost the paper I did it on. But this character is gonna be my. I don't know if I'm able to pronounce that word. Character evolution. Where she can change into that form, but also as a human form. Like sort of something ideas from playing Library of Burn so much. I've never played the game, but I've heard good things about it. But your idea sounds fun. I hope you have, I don't know, some time or chance to at least write down the concept that you have, so that if you potentially lose something again, you're able to see it, to find it. It's elder dragon human form, but also normal human form. I don't know.
Pioneers the other way. Or yeah. If you're coming.
Hold on a second.
Are you
I am back. I had to feed ouch Miss Pumpy Pie because she was hungry. And I also grabbed the snack and water. Hi. Hi back, yeah. That's my new name. My new name is back. I'm like trying to reposition myself in order for it to make sense. But it won't. It will not make sense. We're back to working on Nayuta. We'll never say her name correctly. Her eyes. Cause I can't make up my mind. You had a fully outfit soul for her. It did have some inspiration from some characters, but it is her own design. But oh god, why my brain is like farting because it has unique features on it, and on her for ideas. Wait, because it has unique features on it and on her. Period. For ideas. Yep, reading is my passion. I'm gonna be attempting it more later, yes. Well, it sounds like you have most things fleshed out. But yeah, you should definitely, like, maybe, I don't know, find a secure spot where you can flesh out or at least write down the ideas you have for the character. Just in case it gets lost again. And a quick BRB. Okay. Oh, spinning little emotes. That's really cute. Sorry. So I share the office with my partner, and they are leaving for a couple of hours. So I was telling them bye. Now the music. Oh god, hold on. I need to just a little bit for me, because oh boy, it was blasting in my ear for some reason. Okay, so you got a whole hidden heart channel. Whole hidden channel in my server for art. I didn't realize I had the emotes on. Oh god. Okay. I kind of have the same. I have like something organized. The emote is really cute. The spinning one. Note to self: make a emote of spin. I too want to be spin. I mean, I have one of Pompey, of my pumpkin pie. Hey, we're on Fami's whatchamacallit, sleeve. Oh, haha, yes, I am doing 5 emotes for. Wait, is it 5? No, yeah. I don't know if it's. I don't know if it's 5. But yeah, let's go with that. If it's 5 emotes, if 5 emotes is more than that on my thing, if you're coming from Twitch, it's 5 for 20. There's no discount code. Correction. Yeah, I don't remember how much I priced things. But if you do 8, it's 45 instead of 50. Now my mouth is my mouth. Wow, my model is not cooperating. I'm like, hello. Okay. For Gucci, I think. Like, I have ideas, but I never like doing stuff alone from time to time. Sometimes I need someone there to catch something if I mess up or forget something. But I do sometimes alone so I can think to myself. But yeah, sometimes I like people from there from times. Yeah, I mean it's good to work as a group. Oh wait, huh? I was gonna say some logical stuff. I was gonna say it's good to work as a group because there's you can learn from criticism and whatchamacallit. I don't know, just advice in general. But I guess you could say it's autism double body. But I guess people just be more productive in a group. I'm not reading that in chat. So everyone else read the comment. Oh wait, did I mess up? Oh no, the eye's still good. I'm just gonna combine everything, I guess. Okay, we're comparing it again. So this is the third one with the new one. I mean, the most difference is Nayuta, I would say. Yeah. I need to stop, okay? We're in... Yeah. It's let me see how long I've been working. Not for today, but like just in general. I've been working on, oh god, 5 hours and 17 minutes. I've been working on this. I need to pick up the pace and not really overthink. Because this is exactly what I was referring to earlier. When you work on something for too long, it starts to blend, and then you're kind of overworking it where you don't really need to, but then you see stuff like, oh, it's kind of, it's bothering you and you gotta make it look better and stuff. Type of thing. So I feel like I'm at that point where I need to let it go and work on something else. I do have another commission to work on. You know what? I think I'm done with this one for now. Hold on, we're going to commission number 2. Alright. Can I pull up my reference? That would be great. So this is someone's OC. I don't know their name, or the name was not given to me. But oh, didn't mean to. And it's based off of a Pokemon. Like, excuse me, I have to drink some water. Okay. I was dying. It's based off a Pokemon. I don't remember its name, but it's, I think, Zubat's evolution. It's the chunky bat motherfucker. That's all I'm saying. I think it starts with G. Could be totally wrong. But oh, I guess I can. I'm dumb. I can just pull up the photo. Hold on. It's is them. This is the new reference that I have on another page. But they're very sprunkly. That's how I describe it. Hold up. You're telling me I had to chug some more water because I was coughing. Choking on fucking air. You're telling me it doesn't start with G? It starts with C. Why did I think it started with a G? I'm freaking out, man. I'm freaking out. Just banged my freaking water bottle on the thing table. It evolves from Golbat. Oh. So that's not Zubat. Is it? I thought it was Zubat. God, I'm call myself a Pokemon fan, but I obviously don't know all of them. Anyway, we're gonna start because I'm already getting stressed out. Okay, we're working on the... Obviously, I know directions. Or left. I don't like the head shape I did in the sketch, so we're gonna change it up just a little bit. Trying to stay true to the reference, but also not copy from them one to one. Because the reference is like, whoop, just, just the circle head. What am I saying? There's like no chin situation. Now I don't like how that looks. I think it's a little better. I could do the simmer. Why can't I speak? Symmetry tool. But I don't know. I like drawing things over. Like it makes it a little more not authentic, but man-made or with its flaws. I don't know. Whenever it just now I'm just thinking about adoptables and adopts in general, where people design original characters and then you sell them type of thing. I hate when people kind of I don't know, I feel like it's a controversial opinion. Don't cancel me. I don't like when people use a symmetry tool for like adopts and stuff. I can understand using it for maybe the eyes or the hair, because drawing hair is kind of sucks. But I don't know. When it comes to everything, like the body, the hands, it feels like a cop out. Clearly, when I flip this, you guys can't see it flip. Clearly, obviously, when I flipped it, it looks incredibly uneven. So let's see what it looks like symmetrical. Let's do the thing. Do the thing that I didn't want to do in the first place. Like, yeah, it looks fine, but I don't know. I want it to be a little different, a little quirky. Because what if she didn't cut her hair? Like, she was just cosplaying as a Crobat. Is their name or their inspiration? I like the 3-lined eyebrows. That's like 4-line eyebrows. That's I don't know, that's kind of a look. We're here for that. I feel like that's I don't know, not used a lot, in my opinion. Trying to do something a little, I don't know, a little different when it comes to the eyes. Kind of tired of not doing the same eyes, but kind of playing it safe. And I'm sure this person will, I mean, if they don't like it, I can always change it. I do have revisions. I was gonna say, I'm sure this person won't mind me experimenting a little bit when it comes to drawing, I guess. I have someone that kind of lets me do whatever sometimes. which is kind of stressful, but also kind of fun, where I can, I don't know, choose on something to, like a style to work on, or a style that I think would be nice to do. Like, I get inspiration from type of thing. I don't know what I'm saying. Is anyone listening to me? At this point, it's just like, what the hell are you talking about? No one has to answer that if they're listening. I'm just like, what? What are you saying? I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just rambling at this point. Also, anyone else like craving breakfast food? Zubat, Golbat. Why is English hard? Golbat, then Crobat. Oh, so I was right. I'm trying to understand what was said, but I'm confused with thoughts. Oh, you're okay. You could be in your thoughts. It's fine unless the thoughts are making you sad. Then don't be in your thoughts. You know, just listen to me ramble. I don't. I don't really see. I wanted to do a podcast, but I feel like I'll just be talking nonsense. Like, what am I? What I be talking about? I don't even remember Pokemon Evolutions, and I've played most of the games. The only Pokemon game that I didn't play is the most recent. Or I have the Switch ones, but I'm spacing in and out, and it's not helping me in the slightest. Oh no. Are you just stressed out? Like, are you okay? Can you lie down? Oh, you don't know. Oh. Getting stressed out for you. But is there a way where you can lie down for a bit and kinda just chill? Currently I'm in my bed, but I'm confused what's going on. Oh. Just in general, or I would say maybe try to listen to some tunes and I don't know, with thoughts in general. Try to relax. I don't think what I'm doing or what I'm talking about right now is very relaxing. So if you need to hop off, you're fine with me. Like, you're good. Hop off if you need to. Because I feel like if I was feeling what you were feeling, or you're currently feeling, I would definitely want to not be on a screen. Like, I guess it could have been from the stress of work from the past weeks. Yeah, I mean, for me personally, whenever I was working, I kind of was on autopilot for most of the time. Like, I would just eat, breathe, sleep, sometimes work, like sometimes sleep, not work, and then all over again. So it felt like never ending. And then when I took a break, I was able to kind of breathe, and then you're like, oh my god, I just wasted so much time doing, working on stuff, or like work stuff instead of like your passions. I feel like this is like a existential crisis. I have a talk. Like I'm not laughing at you. I swear. It's more like I'm laughing at me. I'm like, yeah, you're gonna don't be me. Like having these spaced out moments more often is new. I don't know. I feel like you just need a vacation where you are not worried about stuff and you can just sit there and be in the present. Because I feel like that's hard to do nowadays, especially with how it's going in the world, just in general. I think I need to lower the hat. Probably gonna draw this again anyway. Like I um, tend to draw it a couple times. So this is like pass number 3? 2? I think it's pass number 2. I mean, I work at a water park and college is coming up. Trying to get enough money for stuff. It's flying around my head a lot. Yeah, money is a big stressor for everyone. I would say, if it's stuff, I can't talk. I'm sorry. If it's stuff that you can hold off, like if it's just like stuff that you know, really want, or like as materialistic things, I would say hold off until you can start working at like a more relaxing pace. Like yeah, you can save money, man. Saving money is important, but I'd rather you focus on your school, like your schooling. Education's important. Unless you really need, you know, to save money for something that's like part of school, or I don't know, just materials in general. Yeah, I'm planning to get a PC upgrade to myself, but also trying money. Trying to money. Trying to. Oh god. Hunt for scholarships and apply for all of them. Yeah. I never won any I mean, the ones that I've applied for, like the online ones, I never won. But I did get a couple from like the school and just in general. So we were surprised what they'll give you even if you don't qualify. Well, I guess it's changed back then. Or back then you didn't get shit. Yeah, I'm trying to deal with certificate of residency. It's a pain to do every year. Oh, like living on campus? Yeah. I didn't have that privilege. I mean, um I lived near my college, but it was still a couple of hours with all like the buses and trains and everything I had to use to get there. Something I do not miss, that's for sure. Public transportation is annoying. Sometimes. I mean, I miss it for like the accessibility or whatever. But I'm glad you live on campus. I'm sure it'll be easier for you to work on stuff. Taking my sweet time. I live on campus mostly because I don't have a car. But I'm getting close to my license. So yeah. But just stuff sometimes it floats in it. Yeah, it's easy to get overwhelmed with just everything in general. Completely understand. Very, very relatable. Not all the time. I just read that, but yeah. I mean, that just sometimes you gotta just breathe and just believe everything is gonna be okay. Rather stay hopeful and positive than negative. But staying negative, you're just, I don't know, you're shooting yourself in the foot or whatever that term is. Like, I know that it's very frustrating. Yeah, I've been trying my best to relax, but lots of stuff doesn't seem to be stress. Doesn't seem to be stress around me sometimes. Can that's hard. Yeah, I mean, all you can do is try to, like, not past it, but relax a little. How does one draw legs? Like, doing the most right now. Oh, it's gonna stay like that for a little bit till I decide if it looks okay. So I don't know. I guess this character is wearing like booties, some boots. My brain went, yeah, it sucks. So right now, I don't know. We can change it. I'm like, should we give her some heels? Hello. Thank you for following Mermaid Melody. Where I'm trying my best on what are you drawing? Oh, good question. So I've been commissioned by someone on the Twitters to draw a character sheet, which I will pull up the example, like the reference they gave me. She is based off of Pokemon. Let me zoom in, or just make the photo bigger. And I'm just doing a character sheet of this character, pretty much. You know, I should keep that. Reminds me of Sagi the Dark Clown. I think I know what you're referring to, but I'm not sure. Like, the name sounds familiar, but I don't know where that's from. You're okay, Autumn. You don't listen. You don't talk that much. You are fine. Besides it, I don't know. I appreciate someone keeping me company. Piper uses it in its first duel against Yugi. Oh! So it's a Yu-Gi-Oh card? Should I can't look it up right now. I'm using all of my devices. But, that's pretty cool. If it's like a Yu-Gi-Oh card. I know nothing of Yu-Gi-Oh other than if I had a deck, it would be Kuribohs. And only Kuribohs. Sorry, I break into song. But my partner, is actually, like, obsessed with Yu-Gi-Oh! And has cards and, like, they play on some weekdays and stuff. That's pretty cool. Is that from Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge? The Kuribohs? It's just a fuzzy guy. Hold on, I don't have a picture of them, but I can draw them. It's oh god, drawing. Wait, wait, I have a. Hold on, I have a card. So I'm back. I went to grab my card. I can draw accurate fan depict. I thought the song. Oh, I'm sorry. No, it's just a random song that I just made up in a couple of seconds. I thought you didn't know what a kuriboh was. I'm like, oh, I could draw him, I swear. And then I was gonna draw him. Yeah, kuriboh's a cutie pie. I would probably die. Oh, I drew this on the wrong layer. Dark. Draw kuriboh Among Us, you won't. Wait, kuriboh Among Us? No way. I will draw a kuriboh. Boop, 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 boop. Yep, this is totally what a kuriboh looks like. Yeah. Well, the card that I have is called Performa Pal Classy Kuriboh. That's a very long title, but he looks like a majestic man, majestic gentleman with like claws. It's hard. The space that I'm in right now is like hella dark. So I'm looking at this in the dark. Now I'm drawing the card instead of working on this commission, but I want you guys to see the card because it's beautiful. But basically, it's Kuriboh in like a suit with like stick. It looks like a music note. I think it is a music note. And the stick's like a purple. As you pair of shoes in a puddle of mud. No! Look, it's him. It's him. It's him. It's him. He's like staring into your soul now. And then he has like the whites here. And this thingy. Does he have? I guess they're like yellow eyes. Again, I'm like eyeballing the colors because I'm drawing him in a dark room. I think he's wearing like a blue cape. I'm assuming it's blue. And it has like a yellow music symbol. And then he has like his little 3 little claws here. Does he have like Frankenstein? This should be new official heart. Yeah, it totally should be. Konami, hit me up. I'm way better than drawing kuribohs than your official. Welcome back. Welcome back, Adam. You're I'm way better at drawing official art, official kuribohs than your official kuriboh artist. So like, Konami should definitely hire me. Listen, I've never drawn a freaking kuriboh before. Well, no, that's a lie. I've drawn him once. But this is a whole different kuriboh. I just had the BRB from it. Yeah, that's fine. You can no, don't worry. You can disappear. I think he has a purple. Are you taking notes? Do not take notes. Or are you saying that my drawing is fire? I can't. I don't know. Okay. Can I let me get a lamp and see. I have like this little mini lamp. Hold on. I'm rearranging. I wasn't that. Oh, he looks angry in mine, but like he's not angry in the image. Okay, so he has that gold thingy here. 2 little gold thingies there. And then he has more of a body. Your art is worthy of taking notes, cause I could learn. No, this is like what you shouldn't do. And I wish you can capture the times that I'm like zooming in and stuff, cause that would be nice, right? But I clearly can't, and it makes me sad. Anyway, so if you guys want to see what this card looks like, I obviously cannot show it to you, but it's called it's like perform a pull classic kuriboh. Like that's its name. That wait, is it like fucking Beethoven? Oh my god. Oh my god. Is he like, you know what? Whatever state this is in now, like in terms of like the drawing, this is what I'm gonna turn this into a sticker. This is gonna be a sticker. This is gonna be my first kuriboh sticker. And it's gonna be that card's name, so whenever someone looks it up, this will be the first thing they see. Is that evil? Is that evil enough? I think that's absolutely evil. This is like the worst brush to use for his hair. But now I'm getting into it. I'm like hyper focused on making this kuriboh just like the card. This blue is way off because it's like a dark navy blue. And then I guess I can change the color of the thing, because it's like It's like a gold. I don't know, like a gold yellow. This is still the wrong color, but it's better than the other one. Monopolizing the paraformal classic. Listen, it has like the world's dumbest name. All right, like I'm sorry, Kuriboh, but you have a dumb name right now. Like why? Why does your name exist like that? I get that you would run like Konami would run out of ideas in terms of. Now I feel like I've drawn them too dark. See, my tablet is showing really different colors compared to what I'm using actually to draw, which is stressing me out. Because I wanted to change his belly just a little bit, but staying like that. In interplanetarium purpley thorny dragon is a I'm like losing my breath reading that. I'm sorry for your ears. I believe you. The fact that I believe you, that I know that card exists into the world, it hurts me. It hurts me in a type of way that no one should be feeling right now. I'm like receiving critical damage. God, he looks even more demented than what I wanted him to actually. Why? He looks so proud in the thing. I think maybe it's the color of the eyes. This is now a Kuriboh drawing stream. For anyone who's tuning in, we are not working on commissions anymore. I'm sorry, commissioners. We are now a Kuriboh stream. I think it's because he's like looking up in the reference. He just looks like he's seeing some stuff. You know what? We're gonna keep that. We're gonna roll with that because he's crying now. Because his music, because I think he's Beethoven. Dr. Frankenderp. Oh my god, no. I think he's, I think he's supposed to be Beethoven. When your mixtape flops down, Kuriboh, you are a passionate child. Your mixtape will flourish. And now he's blushing. We're giving him a story. All right, I think this is done. Actually no, because now I'm like, what the hell does the right side of him look like? And it doesn't look like that. So we need to beautify it just a little bit. But again, this is what you shouldn't do in a drawing. Right? This is what you shouldn't do. That's the advice I give. I give you not what you shouldn't do. Flop era Kuriboh. Is he like a SoundCloud rapper? It's just like, man, no one listens to my beats. And I thought Beethoven, dressing up as Beethoven would be a good idea. The fact that it still doesn't look like Kuriboh is kind of stressing me out a little bit. We're like, yeah, I'm done with it. I don't want to work on it anymore. And then I continue to work on it. Hold up. Me erasing some stuff. Classic kuriboh would be the cringe dude. Yeah, he definitely would. And then out of high school, he thinks he can get with the ladies and be a SoundCloud rapper. But like the only way that he thinks is cool is the Oh, bless you, Miss Pie. My cat sneezed. Tally Hall type beat. What? I don't know what that is. I'm scared to find out. Oh, hello, Miss Pie. Why are you crying, Miss Pie? You have been fed already. Yes, you have, Miss Pie. I am being yelled at by the Miss Pumpy. The Miss Pumpy Pie. She is truly stinky. You are the stinkiest. Guess who's hyper focused on kuriboh? It's me. I think it's starting to look better, right? Or I feel like I'm just drawing this card and no one will know what this card looks like. Only the select few that are in the stream actually know what this card looks like. Miss Pie, why are you crying? Who hurt you? The empty bowl hurt you even though you're the one who finished the empty bowl? Alright. I kind of want to draw a face on them, so he's gonna have a face. I don't think kuriboh has a face, but my kuriboh has a face. Oh shit. Hello. Oh no! What just happened? Did everything freeze? Oh my god. That's great. Are we? I'm like, are we good? Jeez, hold on. It like froze. Wow, that was a little scary. Not sure what. Uh, like my laptop closed, and I'm like, what is happening? Am I still live? Sweats nervously. Is the music gonna play? It just stopped entirely, huh? Hello. Is it gonna cooperate? Mm. You don't know Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, but I've seen the cards look like. Oh, I really hope I'm still live. I don't I don't know anymore, but I'm going to assume. Please You're still live? Okay. Because I'm like, am I being heard? Am I? Because my laptop decided to flicker again, and I'm like, do I just wait in silence? Where did it just. Music? Hello, music? Come back, music. Miss Pie, why are you being a menace? She's playing with string. Your laptop has those flickers too? I think so. Cause it just turned black and then I couldn't see like the monitor that I'm streaming on, and then I couldn't see my laptop. So I'm like, am I still live? Let me mute myself. I don't know what causes it. I'm assuming that maybe it got a little too hot. I mean, I'm using a laptop stand, but it doesn't sound like a tractor, you know. When you're when your laptop or computer, you use a lot of shit, and mine starts sounding like a tractor. But I'm gonna give it a couple of minutes or a couple of seconds. But I'm trying to go back to my my musics. But it's not working. No. Hello. YouTube. Music. Technical difficulties. My laptop can be as cool as ever, but when I draw over a screenshot, I took it out. Yeah. I mean, yeah, my old one used to be like that. Like, you look at, well, it fell. It fell a bunch of times. And, it would get so hot that during the winter, that's all I needed. I didn't need any blankets. I would just put on a Netflix show or video, and it would just get really hot and gross. The YouTubes aren't working. Um, Stress. So much stress. Much stress. Why is the interwebs so slow on my laptop all of a sudden? It sucks. I am sorry for the I just wanted to continue listening to Halloween lo-fi, which I guess we'll choose a um different one if it'll play. Hello, is it playing? I don't think it's playing. Music. It's not even playing on my headphones. Oh, I can kind of hear it, but it's like a little low. At least for me. I don't know. Okay. I am fiddling around too much with this, obvious. But yeah, I probably need a new laptop in general. Okay, I'm gonna go back to. Oh great! Now my Now my stylist doesn't want to work. I am so sad. Just a second. Oh, it's because my stylist is dead. Oh, great. Alright, I guess meanwhile, I will put it in the just chatting. And I'll wait until my my thingy decides to work. Or charge at least halfway. Alright. Anyone got some interesting stories that happened to them recently? I like to be nosy. Tell me anything interesting while we wait. Please. That would be nice. We got spooky baby crying. Kind of scary. Kind of scary. I'm not even sure if the audio is or the music's still playing. But this is a shit show of a stream, man. I supposed to do commissions, started something else. Now I'm a kuriboh artist, Yu-Gi-Oh monster artist. A lot has happened. Does anyone else crave any breakfast foods? I still want chocolate chip pancakes. That would be nice. Maybe one day. I will not be lazy. I do. Yeah, I mean, yeah. They're great. I'm a little biased though. Though my partner the other day made me some, and then they made themselves chocolate chip and blueberries, and I don't like blueberries. And so they separated them into the fridge, and yesterday morning I was like, ooh, there's pancakes. So I took two from container number one, and then I took one from container number two. I don't know. I grabbed two small ones and a big one. That's all I did. Because the rest of them were like really big, and I didn't want to commit to a really big pancake. I like my stuff bite sized. So I grabbed two from top and one from bottom, and then I was like, why are they separated? Let me combine the containers and save some Tupperware, keep everything nice and clean. But I didn't realize that they made 4 blueberry chocolate chip pancakes, and then they made me 4. So I just grabbed 2 small ones and a big one, and I was like, yeah, that's enough. And then I bite into pancake number 1, and it was the chocolate chip blueberry, and I cried a little. And then now we're playing Russian roulette to figure out who's left. And I'm stressed out. Oh. You're craving eggs, toast, and pancakes. That's perfect. I feel like that's a lot though. Unless you you make a sandwich where you do the eggs. Well, like pancakes are almost like bread. Sometimes I like sausage or bacon from time to time, but it can be greasy and bad. Well, do you have an air fryer? I feel like it makes things a little healthier if you use an air fryer. But I get it. If I had to choose between the two, I think I would like bacon. with your assortment of breakfast foods. But I don't know. I'm always indecisive. Alright, let me see the battery life of the... Okay, I think we can go back to drawing. Boop. Sometimes I like sausage or bacon from time to... Oh, why did I assume that was a new message? I just read that. Oh my god. I'm going crazy. I mean, I like small amount of toast and small pancakes, and having 1-2 eggs is okay, you know? Yeah, I feel like that's a good amount. I don't think the music is being heard. Hold on. Hold 1 second. I tried to fix it. I don't I don't know. I'm sorry that the music decided to cut off. I can still hear him, but I don't know if you guys can. But I think the body's okay so far. Body number 1. I'm gonna jump over to... Well, I'm gonna do a little cheat sheet. I'm gonna copy the head and then put it right here to do the middle expression. Or middle. What am I trying to say? Middle pose? I don't know. And then, you know, change the expression. There has been no music. Yeah. I had put music, but now it's not, like, it's not even capturing on, like, desktop audio. I don't know why. Wait, like, at all? Oh no, I've been listening to Halloween lo-fi without you guys. I thought I put it to, wow. Now I feel bad. I've been listening to spooky tunes this whole time, and you guys haven't even been listening to it. That's kind of sad. It's okay, don't worry. I'm going to worry. I guess I'll fix it. Oh god. I'm opening stuff that I shouldn't have. I'll try to fix it next stream. I thought there was none to be. Yeah. No, I had I have something open on YouTube right now. Well, I was using another browser, and then when the whole laptop decided to combust, I don't know, close for a second, I it wouldn't let me use that browser, so I just opened up another browser, and now I'm on YouTube on this browser. But I guess we're fine. I've just been assuming there has been music this whole time, and I'm just like, wow, that's on me. That is definitely on me. I just realized that this character has 4 fingers, like a thumb and 3 fingers. Miss Pie, you are now in the room. Do you want to say hi to everyone? Want to show your presence? Why are you not talking, Miss Pie? Honestly, it looks really cool. I'm trying. I'm trying to portray this character to the best of my ability. She also has some pretty cool hair. It's like a Golbat. Well, obviously it's it's shaped as a Pokemon. It's what I'm trying to say. And I think that's neat. Just realized that she would have really thick thighs if I continued the way that I am continuing. So let me slim it down a bit, because she is a little scrunkly. Little scrinkly. I'm not sure why I'm drawing in black, but we are doing that. Let me not. Hold on. We are changing the colors. We're going with a purple. I feel like that's a little nicer in the eyes. I would like to believe. Fix that foot in post. And just hope for the best. Alright, now we do the other side of the hair. And she has like 2 more strands of hair. And then we're gonna make her pupils really black. Like really black and big. Which is like, you know, kind of sad. I'll probably go over this again a couple more times, knowing how crazy I am. All right. This is like a 3/4 view of this character, and I'm drawing her hair very wrong. There we go. This is definitely a look I would love to wear. A purple and black I guess clown outfit. Something has to come to a game that I'm so surprised about and is out now. And I'm like, damn. What game are you referring to? Oh, Dead by Day. I've always wanted to play that. But I used to watch a lot of streamers. Like I've had a couple of streamers play that game. I think the last time I was paying attention there was a stream, there was a killer called Jokester, I think. And I'm like, oh, he's cute. And then that's like the last time I've seen people either talk about it or play it, or I mean, I know it's popular. I still follow a couple of streamers that still play. I'll show you what recently. Let me see if I can go on the Discord and not mess anything up. Do. Hello. Where's the Discord? Oh, checking for updates. A little stressed. Hello, Discord. Discord is starting. It's doing something. It's doing something. I will continue with this until Discord pops up. And then I continue and it pops up immediately. You just wanted to wait until I was busy, huh, Discord? Shame on you. Oh, okay. Boop. Clicking. I'm pretty sure you guys can hear that. Nicholas Cage? You mean the Nicholas Cage? Is he a survivor? Hold on. I don't want to click on it. I really wanted him to be killer. That would be so funny. Oh man. Oh, you're. I'm gonna respond to you here, but like you're fine. I didn't even realize the name difference. Cute. But that's kind of cool. See, I've always wanted to play, but I don't want to play with strangers. I want to play with friends. I know that sounds like kind of dumb, but I would want to play on the Switch because that's like my main gaming platform that I use. I would play on the PC, but I don't really trust my PC. Granted that and then decided to black out. Black out, I mean, a couple minutes ago. Which I think because of that, I might. I mean, I am past the 2 hour mark. And that was my intended time. But I'll stream for a couple more minutes. I'll say 20 more minutes and see how my computer works. If not, then I'm gonna end it early. Cause I really need to do something about that. But I've appreciated, everyone that's kept me company so far. Even if that's lurking or not, we're talking. I've gifted the game to friends who were really willing to play and like to play with me. I'm okay at the game. I wouldn't say an expert. Oh yeah. I mean, anyone who's who's played it before is clearly an expert in my eyes. Even if you only played once, you're still better than me because I haven't played at all. That's my thought process, at least. Feet are hard. Like, feet are really hard. It was one game I put too many hours into. I feel you. I have one game that I will probably mention in a second. Nah, I don't think I should mention it. But I have one game that has 16,000. Or not 16. Ooh, that would be too many. 1,600. If anyone's friends on me on the Switch, you will know which game I'm referring to. But I have a lot of hours on a certain game. I'm just cleaning up the lines. That's a lot more than me. I really hope you mean the. I mean, I hope you don't mean the 1,600. I have. Oh, you have 369 hours and 20 minutes. I'm assuming that's the map. I mean, it could be worse. You could have 1,600 and something hours on the game. That's a lot of time wasted. I hate myself for that. But if I hear someone else say it, I'm like, oh, that's cool. You have a hobby. You have free time. But that was also when the panda queso just started, and we had a lot more time than usual, just being alive in that time frame was kind of great. Yeah, sucked that a lot. But you did have a lot of time to think and do things, which I appreciate the people that are doing their hobbies, or like their hobbies back then, or now their jobs. I have more hours on it on Xbox, but it's still surprising I put that much on PC. Yeah. I don't would since you've played the PC version, would you prefer it over the Xbox? Because I can't. I don't know why. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I can't do what am I trying to say? I can't do keyboards anymore. I have to do control. I'm not used to the Switch controller. It's easier. Gotten used to it. I don't think I could. I say that, but I used to play Stardew Valley solely on PC. like not controller. I don't know. I probably have to get used to it again. Like you said, got used to it. I like the look of this one. Hold on, I'm obviously not done with it. But I'm drawing the expression in the middle. Controls are iffy, but it can be easy to learn if you set your own keybind. I don't know. I don't have the time for that. This is really cute. Well, chat box. It's kind of changing it, but let me. I can't even move you guys because my movie is the other side. Sorry if it didn't make sense. No, you're good. I'm just too dumb for keybinds. Like, I wish I could use them and I can use them properly. But after a while I kind of forget where things are. And then I become a dummy. What does Sorry, I'm trying to remember what the thingy is. The next expression. What am I trying to say? Expression. I have smart and dumb moments a lot. Yeah, I feel that. not, I'm not agreeing with you. I'm like relatable because I'm also like that. Where I'm like, yeah, I can articulate, and then most times like, what? Kind of like this, like these eyes. Kind of fun to, kind of fun to draw. I would like to say. Trying to draw this face is kind of hard. And then the ear. I'm like slowly memorizing what this character looks like. Brain like needs explanation sometimes to understand what's really going on. Yeah. You are so right on that. Wow, that was an easy hand I drew. Holy shit. The hand gods are blessing me today. Now I messed it up. It's fine. I'll fix it eventually. Alright, I got most of the sketches done for this gal, which is exciting. Alrighty. Oh, I was drawing a belly button, and that sure did end up right. And just to look at the reference again, she has it split down the middle and then kind of reverse the legs. Let me make you smaller. Did it? Oh, I'm like, did it freeze again? No. Starts crying. Sorry, I was freaking out. There's a boob window, which I didn't realize. I'm like, I've forgotten. Forgotten about the boob window. The most vital windows of them all. Got socks. And this is black. And then I'm assuming it's like assuming all of this is black. Like from there to there. And then this side is black. I'm actually gonna write the letters. So and then there we go. Same for here. And that's purple, black, and then purple. No, black. Booba, huh? What? Booba window. The reference. I need to lay down a emote to use because how I feel right now. Listen, if I was able to get emotes immediately, I think I would make one of probably my pumpy pie. Oh god, I am trying to visualize. This has to be purple. This is black, right? Is that how we visualize? Because when she stands frontwards, yeah, okay. I think that's right. I don't know. Alrighty. Think this is a good stopping point. I'm also getting distracted, so that's not good. Well, I appreciate everyone who's come, kept me company, watch me fail with technical difficulties. Yeah. Bye. Hold up. How dare you try to steal some snackies? Okay, I'm leaving now.